Dear Colin, I hope it's okay that I call you by your first name. Mr. Kaepernick just sounded way too formal for somebody that I've encouraged and rooted for and cheered for so many years. I am a full believer that the reality of truth is about perception of individuals in society. What I might perceive to be true about a matter might in fact irritate and anger someone who has been delivered a different perception simply due to their societal upbringing. The part of me that believes in God and a higher power finds this fact to be a thing of beauty in the world. I like being different from others. I like trying to learn and understand from different upbringings because ultimately that's what makes me a better and more worldly person. I realize that not everyone is like me. Not everyone is open to listening and learning to become a better version of themselves every single day. In reality, if we would all do just that, the world might be a better place. How often do we get so lost in what we think that we, in return, refuse to listen to How often do we get so lost in what we think that in return, we refuse to listen to the other side and what they have to say? History teaches us that most wars start because we don't listen to the other's point of view. It's okay to feel strongly about what we believe in. But it's not enough to go through life without considering the other point of view. Being passionate about what we believe in is okay. Being passionate and fully giving yourself to a cause is fine. And it's okay that we may truly feel that we don't need somebody else's point of view. However, to truly understand our own point of view, we should be able to argue both sides of the fence. I've researched and listened to your point of view, and you've made some very valid points. Where I disagree is how you delivered it. I think it is great that you use your social prowess to make some changes in the world and to give people a voice who don't have the same social platform that you do. It's a blessing, really. However, if you are so worried about the relationships between law enforcement and African American communities, then why would you not want the change to be there? Right there in the community. Why would you not work with your local communities to be the example of change and want to build that bridge, any piece of it, for that gap? Why was sitting down during the national anthem your approach? I get the fact that apparently you do not agree with the anthem. However, you did seem to agree with it for many, many years before this, and I've even seen you move to tears on national TV during the anthem. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Don't get me wrong on that. And everybody is entitled to change their mind based off the discovery of new facts and information. But why slander something that so many believe in? The flag is a representation of our country. Our country was built on adversity. It was not perfect then. It is definitely not perfect now. But how does slandering it really help? I won't say that you are wrong. I'm not going to say you were wrong in what you did. Our military fights for our freedom of speech. I'm exercising it right now. You exercised it during your protest. And you have the right to do so. I do want to ask you why you want to live in a country that you have no sense of pride in or respect or loyalty to. You voiced an opinion that you had, but did that really change the reality? So what am I asking of you, Colin? You asked for the attention, and it came to you. It may have been controversial, but it's sitting before you at your feet. If you truly wanted this and desire to be a true activism of change, I need you to get off your butt and get in those communities. I need you to attempt to bridge any piece of that gap between law enforcement and those African American communities. You can start local. It doesn't have to be huge. It's not going to be once. It's not going to be twice. It needs to be an active part of your life. You chose this, not me. I don't need you to just sit the rest of the season on your butt, or I'm sorry, kneel in protest and appear on your Time magazine cover that many will read, but many won't. I need you to be an active piece of the puzzle. You have your own uphill battle. You've been under attack for being privileged or not being a true African American man. As someone of mixed race, I think that's really shitty of people to judge you that way. I am looking at your actions. I'm not looking at who it comes from. It does not matter if you were white, black, Asian, Hispanic, Pakistani. I don't even care. I could care less. There are many other countries. Nobody take offense if I didn't name you, but it doesn't matter where it comes from. And although if you don't come specifically from that type of upbringing, you may not 100% understand. You can still have understanding and respect for what other people are going through. And I do, with many of the issues that are taking place right now. It's a scary world. What I do have to say to you is that it may not be fair, but you have to work even harder for people to take you seriously. But take that stand and be the change. Be the change you asked for, Colin. Be the change. It's my 2 cents.